Hello, guys. Welcome back to episode 7 of the Culture Podcast. And another album review.
Today we're going to be talking about the new collab album between Drake and PARTYNEXTDOOR. Some sexy songs for you.
This album review is going to be structured differently than our normal ones because, I don't really remember most of the songs. And,
Yeah, I don't have that. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just, I don't have... If I did song by song, it would be, genuinely, 10 seconds per song. I don't have many thoughts on them. So, Ricky, would you like to kickstart, your initial thoughts off first listen?
Initial thoughts. This album was a rough listen. I had to split it up because I got bored. And I really did not want to finish the album. A lot of the songs were really repetitive and they all kind of sound the same. And some of them were just straight buns. I'm gonna talk about a few of the songs. One low light, not a highlight off the album. A low light is what's it called? It was the Spanish song, Meet Your Padre.
Meet Your Padre, that song
Terrible.
sucks, bro.
Terrible.
Genuinely a 0 out of 10 song. I think the song GNX off of GNX is better than half of the songs on this album.
Okay, no, that's stretching it. It's
better than, at least it's better than Meet Your Padre.
It's better than Meet Your Padre.
I thought it was it's kind of sound like, dude, Meet Your Padre. It sounded AI even though it wasn't. The mixing on his auto tune in his voice was just horrible, and his Spanish accent was, bro. Don't even. That song was genuinely terrible. I was audibly laughing when I was listening to that
song. Yeah, a lot of the songs they sound like PARTYNEXTDOOR songs with Drake slapped on them, and he just does not fit on them.
But that's the thing. It sounds like PARTYNEXTDOOR songs, but PARTYNEXTDOOR is barely on the album.
Yeah,
I swear.
Most
of the album is just Drake for the first 3/4 of the song. PARTYNEXTDOOR has a little hook or something, and then that's it. He has Drake Loki has more solo songs on this album than PARTYNEXTDOOR collab songs.
Yeah, it's a rough listen because he's kind of washed when it comes to R&B. Drake can make R&B songs. One of his best songs is Jungle. That's a complete R&B song. And then Take Care. Take Care has a lot of R&B influence, and it's one of his best albums, if not his best. This is not it. This is so boring. There's two, maybe three songs that I'm going to listen to after this, after a week.
I don't understand how you can artistically regress from For All the Dogs. For All the Dogs is a mid album. It's not good. There's 3, 4 good amazing songs. I mean, First Person Shooter, Virginia Beach, and 8am Charlotte. Those songs are really good. The rest of the album is just kind of ass. How do you go from that to this? I just don't understand. How do you you at some point Drake has to realize that his artistic output is just dog shit at this point, right? How do you keep just pumping these out? He's
I think it's
albums.
I think it might have gotten to the point where he just can't do it anymore.
No, but he can do it. We saw in the Family Matters, he was rapping his ass off.
He's not motivated anymore. It's that's the problem. There's no reason for him to do it. He got all his money.
But but after that, you can't end your career off on I'm a big Kendrick Glazer, but Drake is still one of my favorite artists of all time. You can't end your career off on that embarrassing loss. You should be able to bounce back and make some quality music. Drake hasn't had a good solo album. He hasn't had a good solo album since More Life, or maybe even Scorpion if you're pushing it.
No, Scorpion was mad loaded too.
But the last good project he had was Her Loss, but that was a collab album. His last good solo album was More Life, and his last great solo album was If You're Reading This Is Too Late. That's how long. No, views. My bad.
Yeah, no, views.
That's how long it's been since we've gotten a good.
8 years ago.
That's almost 9 years without having a good 8.5, 9 out of 10 album. How do you go that long? Like this album is terrible. There's like two decent songs on this. I'm just gonna talk about those songs. My favorite songs were "Something About You" and "Crying in Chanel." Those are the two only songs that I like, kind of enjoyed.
Really?
Yeah. What do you like?
I thought "Crying in Chanel" was really boring. I like the generic like popular songs on this album. Like "Give Me a Hug" was pretty good. The second half was pretty good, and "Nokia" was fun. But besides that, "Die Trying" was alright. Everything else was boring. "Celibacy" was bad. "Meet Your Partner" was bad. "Lasers" was bad. There's a lot of like bad songs, then a lot of mid songs, and then two good songs in my opinion.
He also doesn't like push any like. It's an R&B album, but like all they talk about is just like some random ass shit. It's like there's no like depth in the lyricity. It's just like Drake has been able to deliver some great songs, like introspective songs over the years. This has none of that. It's so like surface level. It's just horrible. Okay, I don't know what to say about this.
It's sad. I don't know. I don't want to see Drake go out like this.
Yeah, I mean, this is Drake. Like at this point, the only thing he can do is take in my opinion, you should take another 1-2 year break, and actually pop out like a good concise album. I mean, this is another 20+ song album. There's no reason a Drake and PND collab album should be 20+ songs. No reason. I don't know what he's doing.
Nah, even like Mustard thinks is that Drake, all he needs to do is drop good music. I remember he said something where like he can bounce back. It's not over him. All he has to do is drop a good album, and realistically, most people are gonna listen to it. No one's gonna care that he lost. If he drops a good album, like an actual good album, no one's gonna be like, "Oh, but he lost to Kendrick in a rap battle." No one's gonna care. People are gonna listen to the album. If it's good, he's back. But it's not good. The music is buns.
Like Drake still has it in him. He's put out amazing songs in the past like 2-3 years. Example: Family Matters, Push Ups, First Person Shooter, 8 a.m. at Charlotte. Most of the Scary Hours, For All the Dogs Scary Hours edition.
Oh yeah, no, Scary Hours was less than a year ago. You could argue that's like some like amazing songs.
But then he's just popping.
It doesn't make sense.
Like Drake still has it in him. How does he? What Drake really needs to do, he needs to make a concise 14-16 song track list that is like consistent throughout. And I know he can do it. There's just no reason he should be putting this out. I had like low expectations for this album, and somehow the expectations were lower. Like the product was lower than my expectations. This is disappointing.
This is sad.
I mean, getting Hurry Up Tomorrow just a few weeks before, like a perfect album, and then the next mainstream album we get is this, bro. Come on. I mean, 2025 still has some bangers coming out over the next few months. But
we still got like 10.5 months left. It's one album.
This isn't one of them, unfortunately.
It's gonna go. It's gonna have a moment where everyone makes fun of it, and then it's gonna go.
It's gonna be.
And maybe he can recover from it. Maybe not.
Dude. He's just pouring on to his loss. I mean, like, this album, like it's been teased for like more than a year. And okay, I'm gonna go back to the album instead of just hating on Drake for a second. This album is just like, okay, sonically it sounds the same throughout the entire album, but the auto-tune on some of the songs are just horrible. Like, it makes me want to like just take my earphones off and just like break them. And the mixing on some of these songs like genuinely sounds like Vultures 2-esque mixing. That's how bad some of it is. It sounds AI, even though it's not. It's just that bad.
No, I'm convinced at least one of these songs is AI. One of it, I really can't remember which song it was, but I remember listening to it and I'm like, no, that's AI. This is so buns.
I don't know.
Uh, Overall thoughts, I'd give it like a
This is a
like a.
terrible, terrible album.
This is not good.
Not even mid. Like For All the Dogs is mid. This is terrible.
This is not good.
I think
This and honestly, never mind. All right, like
but like honestly
the weird
Nevermind has
albums in his.
like some good songs like Jimmy Cooks. That's a
This
standout
is
song. This has none of
yeah.
that. This doesn't have a standout song. This is just complete ass throughout the entire track list.
This is sad.
I mean, that's all we gotta say for this album. I don't really feel like doing it like too in depth of a review because this album is just it's not deserving of anything really.
Yeah.
Yeah, tune into the next episode. Hopefully, it's a better, more lighthearted episode where we actually do an album review. But yeah, that's what we think about some sexy songs for you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.